La di da di dum di dee. Da di da di dum di dee. La di da di dum di dum. Yeah, baby, don't touch that dial. We are live. We are live, baby. We are live on the Tim Tom television show. Thanks for watching. What we're going to talk about first is my newest purchase. This is called Apocalypse. It is a beer that's put out by, I believe it's a biblical company that they may be monks that are brewing this beer because they believe that we are in the age of the apocalypse. And we're going to try this beer out and see if it really lives up to its name. Is this the beer for the apocalypse? You can see it has a number 10 on it. That 10, I believe, stands for... Anyone want to take a guess? Give you 2 more seconds. The 10 stands for the 10 Commandments. And we're going to crack this beer, baby. Oh, get out my little trusty chopper. I'm very careful when I open my beers, because I love to preserve those bottle caps. Preserve those bottle caps, baby. That is a 10 for the 10 Commandments. And you better be able to recite those 10 Commandments, because we're in the apocalypse, and you better have the mark, not the mark of the beast, but the mark of the saved, the 40,000 saved that received the mark of the Word of God upon their foreheads. We don't want no marks of the beast in this channel. No, sir. So, my review of the apocalypse. Little bit chippy. Little bit of pestilence in there. Maybe some I don't taste a lot of famine, you know. But I don't know. I give it a 10 for sure. I give this beer a 10. It is for sure a beer for the apocalypse. I'm not going to lie to you. It's a 6.8% alcohol, so you will become alcoholic if you drink it. And remember, from the apocalypse, it says that people will be drinking and engaging in all kinds of debauchery when the apocalypse comes. So you don't want to be those bad people. Otherwise, you will not be taken up into the rapture. Because we're in the apocalypse, kids. Guess what? The rapture already happened. Did that blow your mind? The rapture already happened, man. It's over. The rapture happened, dude. The rapture happened like 10 years ago or more. Oh. And we won't try to point fingers on who the Antichrist really is, but I think we all know who. So, This is Tim Tom's television show. We are broadcasted on the Trinity Broadcasting Network. We are a biblical-based monk brewery apocalyptic webcam TV show. And yeah, it's the apocalypse. This is good. It's the apocalypso. Apocalypso. It's the apocalypso. It's a dance, man. It's a dance move. 10-barreled apocalypso. Pax Romana. Chicken pox Romana. And all that good stuff. What's going on in FNet? FNet is garbage. FNet is where all of the damned souls lie. Those who have not received the mark of God upon their foreheads, they hang out in FNet. They will not be standing before the Lamb and before the throne wearing their white garments because they're in FNet. We are the 144,000, and we drink apocalypse beer, and we don't get drunk on it. We just drink a little bit because we live in moderation. Get it? Moderation and prayer. Probably will get drunk though. But remember, it's not what you put into your body that condemns you. It's what comes out. So if you are a vile person who is out there engaging in fornication and you are a blasphemer, you are dirty and you will not wear the white garment. If I put beer into me, maybe I become drunk in the eyes of the unholy, but I am actually prayerful. Okay? I am a prayerful man. And I'm a quiet person. And I drink. And I get very quiet. Let me move this down a little bit. We get very quiet and contemplative when we drink our apocalypse beer, which I give it a 10 out of 10. Now, what is the second half of this broadcast about? Well, it's about home improvement. And let me move this chair over. Do a little bit of, you're watching Home Improvement. I'm Tim Allen. And Tim Tom is my assistant. And you're on Home Improvement. Today we're going to try to fix the window. Okay. So this screen has been giving me all kind of grief. It keeps falling out of the window. It's not even in the... Okay. What we need is for the screen to go inside the grooves in the window. And it doesn't do that. Oh, got it. Okay. No. Stay in there. Stay in there. stupid. Okay, it's not perfect. Nothing is perfect. You'll learn that nothing is perfect in this world. But we try the best we can to model our lives after St. Paul, who said that fornication is a sin. Ugh. Well, I don't know what else you want from me. This came out of my garden. I don't know what kind of a tomato that is, but I grow tomatoes at my parents' house, and they hired some guy to come and cut the grass because my dad hurt his foot, and the guy who cut the grass cut down with the weed whacker. He cuts down like all my plants almost. So I got like 2 tomato plants left. I usually have all these tomato plants, peppers, sunflowers. I love to garden, and he cut them all with the weed whacker. And what are you gonna do? Like I said, the world isn't perfect. People make mistakes. I guess he wasn't told that there's a garden over there. He thought it was just all weeds. When I do plant my plants, I do not weed, because it says in the scriptures that you should let the weeds grow with the wheat, and you should not pull the weeds out, because it will pull out those, souls that are rooted in Christ. If you pull the weeds out, it will uproot those souls. So we let the weeds, the bad, grow with the good. And that's sort of why this world is an imperfect world, and why the landscaper weed whacked all my tomato plants. And that's, part of the apocalypse. Sometimes when the weed whacker comes at the end of time and he's weed whacking, he'll weed whack a bunch of good tomatoes. And it's just, I don't know, it's just hard. It's just a hard way. But I did get that one tomato. So I got one tomato this whole year. I got one. And I'm going to cut up that tomato on a sandwich and maybe put some mayonnaise on bread and tomato. But it's in my diet book. Going green. It's what do you call that? You're like a green grocer. I have a couple of recipes like tomato and mayonnaise sandwiches with homegrown tomatoes. You just slice up some tomato, put a little bit of mayonnaise on some white bread. Don't toast the bread, just white bread right out of the baker. Put a little bit of mayo on there. Slice up some fresh homegrown tomatoes, and that's one of my classic lunch items. It's just a tomato and mayo sandwich. It goes good with the apocalypse too. It really does. Oh, so this beer is almost gone, and I think I have another one in there, but I'm going to show you a little bit of an interesting beer after this one. Thank you for viewing, by the way. I mean, I know that you have so much other shit to do in your life, and it's hard to just spend a little bit of time with me, but it's good because when you spend time with me, maybe you learn a little bit about the Bible and about how to apply it to, like, fixing a window or improving your diet all of those things are part of living a life as part of table. You see? So when you come and listen to me, you are learning how to live in table. And it's good because we have people like, for example, Terry. Oh, yo, what up, Lolagram? Yo, nice. So Lolagram just mixed up my my man fest. I don't know what that is, but cool. Thanks, man. I guess Lolagram mixed or missed a lot of this broadcast, but that's cool. We're actually getting into some of the better parts of the broadcast now. I'll just give you a quick update. What we did was we reviewed the apocalypse. We talked about the apocalypse, and we talked about some of how to apply the apocalypse to your own life. And I gave this beer a 10. You can see that it is a 10. Then I fixed my window. For the most part, it's still not quite in the groove. It's hard to just stick the window into the groove, but it's in there good. And then we just started talking a little bit about, preparations for the apocalypse, which we're in the apocalypse right now. And I'm just going to finish my apocalypse. I just spilled apocalypse all over me. But once I finish the apocalypse, we're going to have another beer, which we'll talk about quickly. Maybe then we'll have a little bit of a song. I can't drink a beer. I keep spilling it all over my face. This is brewed in Oregon. Is that where Z is from? Is Z from Oregon? Maybe he knows about this. It's from Bend. It says on there Bend, Oregon. Is that where Z is from, or is he from like Washington? I forget where he's from. It says on there Bend, Oregon. I bought this in Pennsylvania, actually. This is not an obscure beer. It's not like one of the coveted IPAs that your, hardcore beer fanatics are going to be looking for. This is a beer, you could find it in your standard gas station. I just picked them up because it said Apocalypse. Now, we're going to come to an interesting beer, which maybe you haven't really thought much about. This, my friends, is the big one. The big one. This is called Busch. This is a Busch beer. It's called the big one. You could see it's almost as long as my head. This is the big one. It is a 25 fluid ounces of beer. This is a big boy beer. Put out by Anheuser-Busch. And we're going to take a taste of this guy. This is a big boy beer. I like it. I like it a lot. It's very... Oh, Busch? Busch is not strong. Busch is a kind of beer you could just drink these beers, like, out by a campfire. They're made more for just chugging, This is like a chug beer. Like, chugging contests. For competition. This is more of a competition beer that you would have. The can is decent. Some water and some rocks. See, now, I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Anheuser-Busch. Anheuser-Busch, oh, really? We got somebody who wants to release a song? Who's that? Talk to me. Ernesto? Cool. You know, we're open to everything. Like, just release it all. Release everything that you get. There was a guy in here from Reno. I don't know if you saw those chats. There was a guy in here from Reno, and he had this band. He called it Stink Root. Is it the Stink Root guy? So maybe we actually have two people. The Stink Root guy left me his email address. I copied it to a notepad file so I didn't lose it. He actually came into Gamme. Oh yeah. I have a single country song. Yeah, that's the same dude. That is the same dude. He came into Gamme. He was in Gamme, and he was like sharing his info and stuff. He said he's moving to Reno, and he's like, he has like country stuff. I played his songs like while he was in the channel, and I was commenting like, "This is awesome, dude. You have awesome songs." And then he just parted. And I think it was just me like chatting to nobody, but like I listened to his stuff. Yeah, his name is Ernesto. Let me give you a link here, and I just had it open. It was still open on here. It's called Stink Root. It's called Stink Root. I think the song was called Omaha. Was it Stink Root or like Omaha Stink? I think it was Stink. I'm trying to find it on YouTube here, guys. Okay, let me just go directly to YouTube. And once I find it, I'm gonna like open up a little window and we could listen to stink shit. Maybe he took them all down. Counting Crows. Okay, maybe it was in Omaha. I thought it was, though. Wow, I have it all wrong. Oh, where the heck is this? Oh, Skunk Root. Sorry, his band is called Skunk Root. There it is, Skunk Root, Omaha. And we're gonna play this. Oops. What is that? We're gonna play this in a sec. Can you hear that? We're gonna play Skunk Root. We're gonna play Skunk Root. We're gonna play Skunk Root. Okay, good. So, do you guys see that? It should be on there, Omaha. Right? Or no? Am I doing the internet right? Okay. This is Skunk Root. This guy wants to be on the label, and I think he really should be. But this is saying his name is Maynard. You're saying it's Ernesto. Rear view mirror. Okay, I'll stop that. That was the guy that I thought that was in our channel that wants to do that. If it's a different person, that's fine, but I really want to get that guy because he seems really interesting, and I think his music would fit really well. Yeah, it may not be the same person. Like, he came into Gamme. You weren't there? He was in Gamme. Hold on. Here, I just opened skunkroot.txt. Okay, I'm going to switch over to, so you can read this. Okay? Can you read this? I am about to move to Reno. I have produced a couple singles. I am more country style, less internet chatty. I am on YouTube, Skunkroot Omaha Black Boots, and now under Stupid Maynard, many acoustic live originals and covers. My email is emw56@hotmail.com. emw56@hotmail.com. Is that the same dude? EMW56? If it is, it's that dude with playing the drums singing Omaha in my rearview mirror. I said Omaha in my rearview mirror. Well, I just read it to you. EMW56. EMW56@hotmail.com. Okay, it's not the same guy. This is Skunk Root. I will post it right here. Skunk Root. Omaha in my rearview mirror. Omaha in my rearview mirror. Omaha in my rearview mirror. He definitely wants to be on the label. He actually came into the channel to say that he wanted to release his stuff. So just make sure that you listen to his stuff. It's here, I'll paste the whole email. Listen to all his shit so that he knows that you're a huge, you are a businessman. There, that's the entire email that he sent. I'm good at reading. I'm good at reciting, rather. I'm good at reciting things. If you have things for me to like read out loud, I'd love to do that. I love to read things out loud. Like chats. If you have like a good chat, I will read it out loud. Oh, my heart in my rearview mirror. And like, it's essential. Like, it is essential. It's raining out there. It's raining out there, boys and girls. 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 It's a raining out there, boys and girls. It's a raining out there, boys and girls. It's 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 raining out there. But what I was saying was, it's essential that we like sign these artists now. We need to release their music. Oh, you stupid window. We need to release their stuff as soon as we can. Put it out there. The apocalypse is upon us, kids. We need to release stuff ASAP. Awesome, Lologram. You are the I don't want to say the man. You are the person. You are the person. You are the promoter. Oh, my heart in my rearview mirror. Doop 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 doop. Oh, my heart. If you contact these people, maybe send them a link to the live stream. You know, in the contact letter, say, hey, by the way, if you read this like right this second, why don't you come into our cam, and we could sing Omaha. I know I'm supposed to quit these stupid things, but It's hard. It's an addiction. That Omaha is catchy though. You know, Lologram, it's funny. Some days I don't smoke at all. Some days I smoke 5 packs a day. It's just, I don't know. I don't know how it works. Like, I started the day, I didn't smoke. Didn't smoke. Then I'm like, I'm going to start smoking today. And let's see. 2, 4, 6. I had 8 cigarettes already today. This big boy, this big one is going down pretty good. Maybe time for a couple songs soon. You know what I need is a binder. I was thinking about this as I'm driving today. What I need to do is get all my songs, write them down, and put them in a binder. That's the key, is the binder. I need to get a binder. A 3-ring binder. I have a hole puncher, so I'll write the songs, then I'll put the hole puncher, and I'll put all my songs in a 3-ring binder. Then I have all my songs in my binder. And I could take my binder wherever I go. And if I need my songs, they're right there. I think I have a binder. I think I have one somewhere. But what I used to do with my binder was, like, sometimes they make a hole puncher that's like a big one that has the 3 holes that are already spaced out on the hole puncher, and it works for most binders. But sometimes you get a binder and you want to get out a ruler and you want to measure exactly where the holes are, and then you just get a single hole punch. When you punch out the 3 holes and you put them in the binder, it has to be perfect. If the holes aren't lined up, it's not going to fit in the binder. So, like when you write your songs down, you leave a little bit of a margin for when you're going to punch your holes out, so you can put your songs in the binder. And so every song that you do, it's a little bit of an exercise. When you're all done and you have your song written down, all nice and perfect, you punch out your holes and you put it in your binder. Okay? And then you have your binder. And if you want to, you can make a nice cover to your binder and say, My Songs, and you can draw whatever designs you want on the front of your binder. And then you have all your songs. Again, these are just tips, just from one musician to the next. I don't know if there's any musicians watching us. We have a secret watcher lurking. It's not just me and Lologram. There's a third person here hiding in the shadows. And I don't know if they're a musician and you're looking to get organized. Get yourself a binder and put all your songs in your binder. And then you can bring your binder with you to your shows, and you can have all your songs in your binder. In your binder. Have all your songs in your binder. JVS plays a little bit. Give me the straw. 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 Your straw, give me your straw, give me your straw, give me your straw. Yeah, 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 yeah. Your straw, give me 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 your straw. Give me your dog. Give me your dog. Give me your dog. Yip, 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 yippee, yippee, you. Give me your dog, boy. Give me your dog, boy. Give me your dog, boy. Thank you. I think that's all that I could really do. I don't know, maybe it was good. Called Gimme Your Straw or Gimme Your Dog. Looks like somebody's coming home. Oh, this is that lady. What a rainy day. Oh, she's got an umbrella. Hello. She's a nice lady. I think she does cleaning. Well, I don't want to belabor this broadcast, so I think I'm going to stop. I'm sorry.